Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. This is going to be on chapter 2 of Kingdom of Z. This is a series that I just started last week, so make sure you check out the first chapter in my channel. Guys, before I continue, I want to encourage you guys to please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, if you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload videos. Also, consider being a Patreon. That way my videos can improve, as well as my quality videos and just a bunch of other stuff that you guys can support me through Patreon. Lastly, I will say there's a spoiler alert on this video, just because I will talk about chapter 2 in some detail. If you haven't heard about this story, the best thing is to go watch chapter 1 first and then come back to this video so you guys can understand what's going on. So anyways, like I talked in chapter 1, this is a zombie survival type of anime or manga, sorry, and I really, for some reason, enjoy that type of manga still, even though I've read countless, well, not really countless, but quite a bit of them already. This one itself, it's a little bit unique because they have a different goal than what most people usually have. And it starts like that in the second chapter. It's the boy kind of waking up and wondering, is it all a dream? Is all my school already zombies? And did I really get captured by these two girls who have this goal of conquering zombies and using zombies as a weapon to become a kingdom here in Japan? And obviously it is true. Everything that he thought was a dream was not actually a dream, and it is happening, and he has to relive with it. So that's how the second chapter starts. Then quickly moves to just them conversating, and chapter 2, really compared to chapter 1, is, I want to say, quote unquote, a bore, but it's not really too unimportant, because it does sets up for the next chapter and probably the next big event in this manga. What happens is they kind of discuss about what's going on. First, he discusses of, you know, is he really just going to be used as a form of tool? Is he just really used for reproducing? And they make it clear they're there to have the ideas, to produce the ideas and create the opportunities for them to grow this kingdom, and he's really just there for pleasure, you can say that. Also, they highly encourage him to just support them, and if he tries anything else, there's really no escape, because he's not the brains of the group. He eventually kind of, again, accepts his fate, and they go on with the chapter, and they start eating, and they quickly tell him that there's only enough food for 2 weeks, so they will have to eventually branch out from the school, because they have at least tried to accumulate all the food possible from the school, from vending machines to the school kitchen to people's lunch boxes that they are already zombies, so they don't need lunch boxes, to other stuff that other rooms they've gone to, received, and accumulated this food that now they only have enough rations for 2 weeks. So they're obviously going to eventually branch out from the school. They want to gather as much of the zombies together to be able to use them as weapons at this point. It's pretty interesting premises. At the end of this chapter, they basically end up concluding with that they're going to eventually go to the gym, and I guess this is what's going to happen in chapter 3, is they're going to go and try to get to the gym, which is probably the most populated, according to them, of zombies, which is fine with them, not really with the boy, but there is showers there, there's clean water there, and they haven't really showered in days, so they really want to get cleaned up and ready for whatever comes next. So again, this manga itself is interesting. It's interesting premises. It's still kind of very similar to what I've seen before. The only uniqueness to it is the whole fact that they want to make a kingdom. So other than that, it's pretty much the same as any other zombie survival manga that I've read. Most of them rely on the etchiness. This one does have some etchiness to it. It's not heavy on it as much as others like High School of the Dead or stuff like that really rely a lot on the echiness. This one not so much. So I would recommend it to those who want to get a read. I think as of right now there's only 3 or 4 chapters out, so just keep in mind that there's not that many chapters out right now. So if you do start it, you will have to be waiting with me for those chapters to be released. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have not done so, again, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload videos. Also guys, make sure you go and check out that Patreon page and consider being a Patreon for my channel. Thank you guys so much for your love and support that you guys already give me, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.